welcome, Star Wars fans all across the galaxy. This is Uneducated Star Wars Talk, brought to you by the Uneducated Network. I'm your host, Chris Lambert, and thanks for making me a part of your day. Now, happy Star Wars Day. May the Fourth be with everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm having a great one so far. But Dice released some news, and I want to talk about that a little bit. But before we get into that, my last episode, I talked about the series that they announced, Star Wars Resistance, and if you looked at it, I probably wasn't too excited about it. And thinking about it a little bit more, because I was so focused on the title Resistance and that pilot that they spoke about, and just those specific missions. Yeah, I was real excited about Phasma, excited about Dave Filoni. There was a lot of some things I was excited about, but thinking about it more, playing with that time frame where they in that era in Star Wars with everything, they could do a lot. And I kind of don't expect it to just be about that Resistance pilot or just be about the Resistance. And even some things that do excite me about the Resistance, the politics with Leia that they play with in Claudia Gray's book and all those things, that could show up in the series, that could show up in this, and that'll be okay with Disney Channel. Yeah, I'm a big action guy. I always say that about my action movies. And if I'm watching a cartoon, of course, I'm gonna want it to be action packed and stuff. But those stories, I would be excited to see. And I did read also that they're gonna be trying to bring the show up to Disney XD. So maybe later on in the season, that maybe it'll get a little bit more actiony and a little bit more mature, if you will. But that was that. Like, I was thinking maybe we get some more Snoke up in here. Maybe I'm probably not gonna get a lot of Snoke up in here, but I would like to see maybe the rise of Snoke in the First Order. If they're gonna be having this pilot spy on the First Order, Snoke is the commander in chief of the First Order, so I expect Snoke to make at least an appearance throughout the season, appearance or two, if he doesn't have just some episodes dedicated towards him, which I would love because Snoke is a guy I feel like needs a lot more backstory. We need to know how he came into power, just so all that power that he does have, like it kind of means something. Because right now we just look at Snoke. He just took what the Emperor basically had and just popped up out of nowhere. So I want to know more about where he came from and all that. So hopefully they touch on Snoke in this series, and I feel like this is the perfect time frame to do it. Everybody's craving more Snoke after him dying in Episode 8. The next immediate Star Wars series is pre Episode 8, pre Episode 7, showing leading up to those events. So why not put some of that in there? I'm super excited for Phasma, like I said that in my last episode, but even maybe they toy with some Luke and Kylo Ren, but he's been by, at this point. Maybe we see a little bit with them, see them hunting their artifacts, that type of thing. Ben and Snoke, we can see a lot. So I was on board before, but I'm not extremely excited. I'm a lot more excited about it, and because I don't know if they're gonna do these things, but in this time period, those are the stories that they know the fans have been craving for. They set Snoke up to make us want to know about him and everything. They don't really give us nothing. I feel like this might be the perfect opportunity to feed off of all that. And you can tell even some stories that maybe we didn't even know we wanted. Like this pilot, who's to say we don't just fall in love with this pilot? With their storytelling, I'm excited. I'm really excited about the politics thing. I know that's a bit controversial and stuff where some people don't like it, some people do. But I really think that adds to it. And when it's done, I think it's done very, very well. And they've been doing, since Disney has taken over, they have been doing a great job with the politics behind Star Wars. And I want to see a lot of Leia and Mon Mothma moments. It's a lot of combinations of people that I want to see how they meet, and not how Leia and Mon Mothma meet, but just how they interact around this time period, and just what the ramifications of what the Empire did, and still see the galaxy dealing with that type of stuff. So that's what I want to say about that. I'm a little bit more excited about that series because this possibility of the stories that they can tell. Like, they haven't said that they're gonna go into all those different things, but it's hard to see them just sticking to that Resistance pilot and not branching out with a couple episodes because they know how hungry us Star Wars fans is, and they know how greedy we can be. But maybe not. But especially with Dave Filoni. I truly expect him to tell us some of the stories that he knows that we craving because he's a big Star Wars fan himself, so he knows how we feel. So who's to say? But that's all I want to say about that. On to the Battlefront 2 news. Dice dropped finally told us what we already knew about their season 2 plans. We all guessed it would be about Han Solo, and they announced it yesterday that it will be DLC centered around the movie Solo, a Star Wars story. And I'm excited for it because I'm excited for the movie. And if around the time where I wasn't so excited for the movie, and I still kind of guessed that the next DLC would be around the next movie, I wasn't too sure, but it's a lot of things they can put in the Han Solo season. Characters from the movies. Lando and Han are probably most definitely probably gonna get their younger skins in the game and everything. But before I get into the get too deep into the Solo season and stuff, they announced earlier today or sometime last night, I'm not too sure, that to celebrate Star Wars Day, that Battlefront 2 will have double XP, so double experience, you get double the points, and they bring it back Ewok Hunt. I don't know why they don't just keep Ewok Hunt in the game. This is their second time bringing it back after taking it away from us. Everybody loves the game mode. It's probably one of the better game modes in the game. Besides, I really like the big game mode Galactic. So me being that I come from Battlefield. I play Battlefield, so that big game mode Galactic so is still my favorite game mode. But Ewok Hunt is a lot of fun, a lot different. Want to see them maybe toy with different maps. Maybe we can get a Wampa hunt on Hoth with the ice make it so dense to where we can't see. That would be fun as well. But I don't know if they can nail the horror aspect how they put in the Ewoks with it being night and they so small. It's just Ewok Hunt is a lot of fun. And if you haven't tried it, try it out because we don't know if we'll see it again after this weekend. They say it's going to be limited for this weekend to celebrate Star Wars Day and hunt those Ewoks. So that's with that. So put in your Battlefront 2. I'll be on it a little later. So can't wait to get with that. But the Solo season 2, they say they haven't really gave any details, so I don't know why I pushed it back. But they're gonna give a lot. They say they're gonna give full detail, not full details probably, but they're gonna talk about it a lot more next week. And it's Friday, so it'll be a couple days. Maybe not Monday. Dice tends to usually tell us our stuff on Wednesday, Thursday. They try to milk that anticipation, I guess. But Solo season 2. Battlefront 2 they haven't announced the date. The movie comes out on the 25th. They usually do the expansion packs maybe like a week in advance. I don't expect it probably to have too many spoilery things within the DLC. Even the ones that they have done, I like The Last Jedi is the only one for this game, but I didn't find that too spoiler after seeing the movie. It's not like they actually, especially the space map, like that wasn't nothing. It was nothing like what happened in the movie. But for all bit, us Star Wars fans, we will complain about any little thing. Well, not me, but there are those fans. But so I can see why I hold it to the last possible minute, then milk that anticipation for the movie and the expansion pack. So we'll have to wait till next week to see what game modes, see what characters, see what everything they're gonna have to give us. Is exciting, like I said, because I'm excited for the movie. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Don't forget to leave a subscribe to the page, and I'll see y'all next time.